Hey Virgo, oh my god, part 2 of the 2021 predictions is now about to pop off, honey. Okay? And we're just gonna jump right into it. Y'all know I'm like behind in my schedule, so I'm gonna smoke a cigarette because I'm already way behind in my schedule. I didn't want to smoke a cigarette before I actually got started. So while I set up, but I did, shuffle, pre-shuffle a lot of these decks. The ones I didn't pre-shuffle, I will pre-shuffle on camera. But I'm just going to record. So like, share, subscribe. Let's get into, oh, somebody's being left out in the cold. Hey, let's get into this second half of 2021 so y'all can have a reference guide throughout the year. That's basically what this is about, Virgo. So that you save this in your watch later folder so that you can keep coming back to these videos, part 1 and part 2, which I'll fix up the descriptions and everything today and get on it between today and tomorrow. And I also have to do some other signs and get ahead of the game so I can try to finish these up before the end of the year. But or before the end of the first week of the year. So with that being said, I'm trying to get these out so that you could have a reference guide to go back to for part 1 is the first half of the year, and then part 2 would be the second half of the year, and you can just like within 2021 go back and reference, like I said. But like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm gonna, as I always say, I'm gonna try to be more consistent, but life be happening. And on top of that, my ascension be happening every day. Okay, so I'm so devoted to my, inner peace and my inner work that sometimes I go into hiding, hermit mode all the way. I have to apply this shit, what I'm saying, that I'm teaching y'all, and come back. It's like a artist, what I'm saying? You got to go through the drawing board sometimes, go into the lab sometimes. So sometimes that's, necessary is taking a step back and being stagnant for me. Okay, so either way, I'm here now, and I'm going to finish this read. So leave a comment. Let me know if it resonates with you. Even now, some of the past events that you see playing out further into the future in your own premonitions, let me know. We all have spiritual gifts. Let's share them in this community. All right. So anyway, let's get started with the 4 first tarot. This is like because with the first one, I don't think I did this, but the first part, I should have did like a overall, because I did for Capricorn an overall energy of the read, right? And then went into the months. But with you, Virgo, part 1, I don't think I did that. So we'll start with these 4 that came out. Okay, so the overall energy for the second half of 2021 would be this destitution that you're left in, like you lost some money, or you lost some family respect, or you lost your family honor, you distrusted the family, or disgraced the family honor, but somebody made you feel like you had to exile, you had to exit left, or somebody was put out, okay, or you put somebody out, and or you like I said, gave away too much of yourself to someone and made you feel isolated, like you had to go in a different direction, but in solitude. But either way, you have this polar opposite energy here. I think that's Piscean energy, the High Priestess. But you have like this polar opposite energy. I'm hearing the mother Oshun. Somebody's serving, or the daughter of Oshun. And I also hear this good luck coming in for the second half, as well as communication coming in for the second half. And good communication leading to some form of higher recognition, or more money, or more opportunities that you actually have manifested. Because in the past, I feel like you were allowing other people to manifest and project, or like you had intuition, you knew who was for you and who was against you, but overall, you were allowing others to project their isolation on you, and so you felt like you need to isolate. But as soon as you did that, here comes this money, these opportunities, this fortune, this wealth of knowledge and self and financial gain, right? As well as communication. Like you're either communicating better, Virgo, or somebody's communicating with you better, communicating for what you actually want and what you desire, and knowing exactly how to ask for it. Closed mouth don't get fed. Didn't we say that in part 1? Like, damn, it's continuing. All right, so let's get into July. And we're going to start off with the Moonology Oracle deck for July. All right, so I'm going to put the cigarette out. You have to smoke the whole thing. We ain't got to smoke the whole thing. We about to quit. Queen Cup Tarot over there got me inspired to quit, because I be watching her and her Merry Christmas for the Angel Gang video. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I need to stop weed. I need to stop all of this shit. These tarot readers be inspiring me. They be making me do my mirror work, honey. Just stare myself straight, stare at my reflection, and be like, damn. When I ain't trying to do my mirror work, it's all on the tarot channels. Like, thanks. But anyway, here we go with July of 2021 for Virgo. We're calling out to the ancestor soul tribe, the light keepers, light of father of light and creation, goddess Mother Earth. Nothing is yet set in stone for July, so we're going, I don't even remember, because it's been a couple of days that I did part 1. I remember how we segued from June. Y'all watch it for me and let me know. But yeah, nothing is set in stone is coming in July with this mutable moon, which, you know, Virgo is a mutable energy. But nothing is set in stone refers to, I think that, you know, everything's pliable, everything's flexible. You can change at any given moment. You can change your mind. You know, it's a woman's prerogative to change her mind, isn't it? Betty writes, hey, but you know, that's, ooh, y'all see that magic? What flipped? Don't let your past hold you back. So yeah, and yeah, your past does not define you, Virgo. You already know. You know what I'm saying? And at any moment, you can change directions. You can change your perception on things, and then change your will. Okay? Because it's all within you. Just because you made mistakes in the past don't mean you got to keep making them. You get what I'm saying? So let's clarify that with the tarot. Put it right here until we. So yeah, so nothing's set in stone. Again, like, share, subscribe. Check out the description box. If it's nothing in this description box, then look at other videos, honey, because I need a secretary. I need somebody to help me out, honey. So you have the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Rapid decline. That's that 5 of Pentacles. You're going downward. You're going in someone's in a downward spiral. Queen of Cups. Someone's extra emotional. This Queen of Cups right here is extra emotional. You know, I guess regretful. Like, you should never regret, but you know, I understand. I can resonate with a feeling of guilt or a feeling of I wish I could have, wish I could have, would have, should have, wish I could. If we all had a if, or if was a 40, we all be drunk. Is that the old ghetto saying? Like, if we all had a 40, if we all had a 40, if we all had an if, fuck it. You know what I'm talking about. See, that's, those excuses are no longer of me, so I can't even give them no more. But at the end of the day, that's the space that you're in. Like, you're emotional, you're making these excuses of how you can't move forward, and you're losing, downward spiral energy. Just don't want to put in any work to make it better. Don't see, but you can change at any time. You don't have to keep stuck in that energy for July 2021. So let's see if you do change for August. Let's move on. We'll get the Awake Oracle deck, and then the Soul's Journey. We'll start cross-examining some of these energies if need be. So for August 2021 for Virgo, I think when I'm not live, I read a little bit. It's less like I'm not as anxious and shit. Ceremony. So somebody's getting married. Somebody's going through some type of ritual, some rites of passage. They growing the fuck up. They leveling up. You know, I see an explosion too. They're not alone, but I see some type of it's not catastrophic, some type of electrifying explosion. Someone that's just waiting to tell you everything that, you know, that their heart's desires too, because they've been holding it in and holding it back for so long. And maybe that's why you felt like you were in a downward spiral in July, because in August here, something is like, you know, like how it gets hot before it's about to snow, like it's leading up to something, some type of ceremony. This doubt and this like worry and this isolation and this downward spiral and this loss of money leads to your gain somehow. But don't let your past hold you back or define you. I guess you recognize that and you wake up to this in August of 2021. But someone comes along to help you because you're not alone. Like I said, there's some type of, I'm hearing satellites, crashing satellites. You know what I'm saying? There's a song that I think Beyonce remade, and she also remade it. Let me get some more clarification from, because it seems universal to me that all of a sudden you go from a downward spiral to a skyrocketing back upward. Like I said, did we say that's Virgo's life is like stock, or Capricorn? Maybe there's some Capricorn energy in Virgo's life right now, especially in the South Node, because that's where this past is holding you back, in the South Node. So whatever your South Node, you just look at your planetary chart. If you're a Capricorn, this part of the read is for you. Hey, especially. Okay, so you know, Capricorn South Node. I'm a Libra North Node. I know that much. I don't know my South Node. But either way, so we have Dear Unalone. So who's coming into the picture in August 2021, and who's there to help you and bring you into this rites of passage? I'm feeling like it's more a rites of passage than it is a marriage. Like somebody's growing up, turning 18, 21, something like that. And becoming more of a woman, more of a man, you know what I'm saying? Just leveling up. My happiness from, like, you know, the destitution and somebody leaving them out. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Yeah, somebody's faith just made them go from one thing to the next. They was downward spiraling. And I guess you have to have faith when you hit rock bottom. Somebody was hitting rock bottom in July, and then by August, that rock bottom created a whole lot of opportunities, apparently. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. And I think somebody recognized that they were being either, you know, somebody was projecting their energy onto them, like I said, or that they were under some type of hypnotic spell. And that's why they had to, you know, some energy from the 5D realm, maybe even 6th or 7th realm, came to stop that from happening with this collision right here. It's not catastrophic again. It was just explosive in August. Out of this rock bottom. It's like a phoenix, basically, once again. Virgos always remind me of the phoenix. Maybe because I'm Virgo sign. Hey, I'm always be Virgo. Phoenix. Rising up out the ashes, beauty for ashes. I know that was in part 1. But yes, so that's what it is. Like, you come up out of this place of anxiety, judgment, fear, pain, and, you know, attack. And I believe it's self-attack. I believe it's self-sabotage in a way. You get into these emotional spaces, Virgo, and then you feel like you have to continually sabotage, just make matters worse. If it can't get no better, we might as well fuck it all the way up. Like what? So this says, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. I don't feel like this August of 2021 do I need clarification and with the tarot, because the oracle messages are on point and they string along. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I am being guided. Yes. So like I said, faith. And we talk about faith. That's that faith. And there's growth in faith. And, you know, what don't kill you make you stronger, right? And I think you realize that. And that's where you also realize you had counsel, angelic counsel to be exact. And so your gifts are elevating. So I think this is just your awakening. Somebody's awakening is beginning in August of 2021. And that's why these are all oracle messages. But any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness, right? Somebody's meditating, they're in deep prayer and contemplation, and if anything, I can tell you that that's equivalent to the hermit mode for Virgo. So somebody goes within. They go through a rock bottom dark space of holding on to the past or anchoring to the past of, oh, what ifs and how could I, and all of that, until they come into this realization of self, and it's explosive when they recognize who the fuck they really are. All right, so July, August, let's go on to September with the with this. Yes. And look at this dragonfly. Dragonflies are also like transformational to me, you know what I'm saying? But just badass, rebellious type of transformation. Like somebody's reluctant and didn't want to see their ascension coming, but they feel it. They know it's unavoidable and it's inevitable. They have to grow, and so it's time to grow, and it's time to level up and accept responsibility over your ascension for August 2021. You know, it's not the whole year. This is just somebody, it's a rough patch from July to August 2021. This is for September. Mending. And then we go through this rough patch, and then we get to a space of healing and a space of bringing things back into order, back into a space of... I'm seeing somebody becoming a Reiki practitioner. I'm also seeing somebody who's just, like I said, tapping more into their spiritual talents and knowing how to heal themselves as well as others, or be an example to healing for others. Like this girl, like a big sister especially, or there's a, you know, these are fairies. But maybe we'll read them, because I've never read that one. And I need my daggone... Oh no, I got my glasses right here. Hey, let's read it. Let's read it. We got 52, number 52. 43. So maybe 52 is significant for somebody, or the 50, or the old heads out there, original gangsters, mamas and everybody, aunties, TTs watching me. 52 might be a number for you. Forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Hey, then I say rock bottom to ascension, right? The oracle's message: each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us, without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over, especially in our head. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. So I'm going to read the relationship part of this message, because like I said, you're learning how to heal yourself as well as others. So we'll read the relationship part. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary. If you're to move forward, separate, or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do. Even if you're not aware of it, the energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. What would love do? And that's just like saying, what would Jesus do, honey? That's what I heard. Look at that. 5 plus 2 is 7, honey. That perfect rest. You don't have to keep fighting. It's time to heal and get to the bottom of things and stop scratching at the surface. So that's July, August, September. Let's get some clarification from the holographic illuminating tarot. Since we're rising up out the ashes, now we're going towards the light with this ascension. You got the 5 of Cups in reverse, right? Because that 5 of Pentacles was the overall second half of the year, right? So these 5s period represent change. You know, you have you know, all of these pentacles that were coming out, but especially this 8 and this 9 in reverse up here, where you're holding on to your past, Virgo, in July, and you're then moving into a place of reemergence in August. Look, and the 5 of Pentacles comes back out and it's in reverse, and then you go into this 5 of Cups in reverse in August. I mean in September, where you're in a healing space. You're trying to recognize what part, you know, hold some accountability. What part of the problem in this healing that you were avoiding? I guess that's the part of the problem, is you were avoiding the healing. And now you're in this space of in September, trying to find exactly what it is that you need to heal, make a decision to heal, and not be in denial anymore, with this 2 of Swords popping out. So yeah, like, all of that being said, with this energy in September, you realize that you were in your own way and you were holding yourself back. And it was time to let go of these past hurts and past dramas and traumas and start to fix them. And actively work on them. And consistently. And with discipline. And with honor. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not just for, you know, you to fix the past and fix your family name. This is, and fix the disgrace that you made yourself of. This is so that you can heal properly and love yourself again. And see yourself for exactly the creation that God has made you. Right? So July, August, September. Let's move into what's needed for October, November, December as I clean these cards up, right? So that's where we're at, like learning from these lessons, learning from, you know, the directions from the past, and not holding on to and anchoring to the outcome of the past, because that can be redirected. Outcomes can be redirected. That's all changing will. That's just all that is. You just change the will and you change the direction. So let's use the soul's journey for the very last quarter of the year of 2021, so we can see exactly where that energy goes, because that is transformational. That's like transmuting those ashes into something, you know, like a clay house. Like, I mean, you know, you turned that soot that looked like it was darkness into a whole painting of, you know, that you sold for $1 million. Like, I don't know, but you made a mess and also created a masterpiece with that mess. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's okay too. That's a part of the process sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see what you're really worth. In all honesty. Right? So this is for October. October, you're getting honest with yourself. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. That's for October. Let's put one more for November, because I think this is going to trail into November. This honesty, because you've woken up now. This is your awakening. Didn't I say that? In August, you're probably going to go through an awakening or level up of some sort spiritually. And so I think that's going to trend all the way. Envy coming out to reverse. You know what I'm saying? I think I should read these oracle. I don't read oracle decks in reverse, but I'm going to read this one in reverse. We're going to read the energy in reverse, because it came out that way. Like, nobody's going to envy you anymore. I know this jealousy is not even going to hold you back. It's not going to put you in a space where you feel like you got to second guess yourself or second guess others. You're just going to live where you know this is the space. I'm where I'm supposed to be when I'm supposed to be. Okay? I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So there's no reason for anybody to envy me. Exactly. So that envy is going to stop, because you're going to come at people like that. So, but because you've been honest with yourself, you're facing yourself and your own, you know, iniquities. Like, you know what it is. You know what you got to change. Nobody got to tell you nothing. Okay? Let's pull some love, because I know something had to do with this rock bottom. And I'm not to hold on to the past. Look at me. I'm holding on to the past. But I have some love energy that's coming in. And maybe this is just what December, because once you start getting real with yourself, Virgo, you know what I'm saying, you start, and we'll just clarify from that. Yeah, October, November, and this will be December, along with the soul journey. And then we'll clarify each of those, because, you know, like I said, I feel like you're moving into a space of self-love when you start to accept wholly and be aware wholly of who you are and what you become, and fix it and just work on it. Like, I can't do that for you. You got to do that for yourself. He made you capable, to be real with you, to be honest. He made you capable of fixing yourself, really. You know what? I'm going to take all of these. Really? Let me see. That's too many, really. Let me see what it says, though, for December. Stay optimistic about your love life, which was in the first half. Playfulness. Somebody's getting playful. Separation. Okay, we'll just read these, and then we'll pull from the heart one, the Soul's Journey Tower. I mean, not Soul's Journey. I forgot what this one is called. I'm just going to call them the heart deck. Like, real. But we'll pull from that to get a whole, I don't know, like, main message from this. But I see separation. Stay optimistic about your love life. Here's your soulmate, children, engagement. We were talking about ceremony earlier. And playfulness. So I see kids. A lot of kids in the picture. Okay, children are affecting your love life. But separation, like maybe it's parents who are co-parenting right now. And this is moving into the end of 2021, December. Okay, so this is December. So overall, the message to these soulmates that are in separation in December, you know, or either this new love that's coming in and somebody's getting engaged because of it, is these three right here. Hold on, let's see what that means. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. That's the separation. You have to take a minute. and go into hermit mode. Like I said, here we go. Because of what you are projecting, let's read that again. Beware of what you are projecting. For the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Notice that the aura here is the same. It's resonating the same. Yeah. Children are affecting your love life. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. And it's young love at that. Like, already, like, somebody got pregnant really early in December. Like, I don't know, but it's young love. It's teenage love. It's they having babies too soon. Like, they babies themselves. I don't know. But that's December 2021. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Yeah, this is for a young woman. December 2021. Hashtag that. I mean, I asterisk that part of the read, that some young playful energy of love came in for December 2021. We'll keep that there and we'll clarify it. But moving on, let's go ahead and get some tarot going to get clarification for October of 2021 with this honesty. You have the Eight of Pentacles also in reverse. Same energy for July. So you still don't feel like moving forward or working on things. Somebody doesn't want to work on things, maybe because of a lack of honesty. Maybe somebody's been lying and they're just like, they're asking you to work something out and you don't want to work something out and you don't want to move backwards. And you're like, my past doesn't define me, remember? Yeah, they might want you. There's cups, a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Swords coming into the picture. So maybe two entities, two young men chasing you. Young Virgo. Why does this whole last quarter feel like it's young Virgo popping out the game? Two of Cups in reverse and the Emperor. Yeah, somebody needs to take control of their feelings, their emotions. They're all over the place and they just don't know where to go. They don't. In August of October, from July, August, or like the whole second half of the year, really the theme is that somebody just doesn't know where to go with this love and this energy of like waiting for restitution or something, or reconciliation, and trying to, you just need to be honest with yourself. If it doesn't work for you, it just doesn't work for you. You get what I'm saying? If it doesn't make you happy, it doesn't make you happy. And that's the space that you're in. It's just, but it's back and forth, and it makes you feel like you're losing everything, and you're losing yourself. You're losing your voice. You're losing your identity and everything. And so at the end of the day, if it's worth it, you want to lose your identity, you want to be somebody else for somebody else, then that's on you. But that's living a lie. And so this person has taught you well how to live a lie in the second half of 2021. And, you know, now people are envying you, but you don't even envy yourself. You don't even know why we're speaking on this envy. So we'll speak on this Three of Swords. Again, heartbreak. You're breaking your own heart in this Wheel of Fortune in the upright, but yet still getting blessed all over the place, because that was in the beginning of the read, the foundation of this second half. Like, you get a blessing out of this. Like, people stop envying you. People start seeing that you're just like everybody else. You have your own challenges. You have your own feelings in the matter, and you go up and down, and you topsy-turvy too, and you're making decisions that may not be the best for you, but you're going to learn from the situation. You're going to learn today. I'm going to pull from another oracle deck to clarify that. What are you going to learn? And maybe we'll pull from this other playing card deck that's magical to me. But what are you going to learn for November 2021 with this from this lesson of this heartbreak, and this lesson that brings you actual wealth or of knowledge of self? What are you going to learn? Let's get the Unicorn Tarot. A. You are giving away your power. You're a badass. Act like it. That's what you're going to learn. How, you know, stop. People don't need to envy you. You're just a regular person, but at the end of the day, they do envy you because you're the shit. So stop, you know, being so modest to the point where people just think they can walk all over you because you're so humble. Shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. And we were talking about perception all in the first half, I believe. That's why I got to do y'all back to back so I can understand how it strings along from the first, or just watch it before I do it. But either way, let's get some more clarification on what's going on with your perspective or your job, or why are people envying you in November of 2021. And then we'll get some clarification on this love that closes out 2021, this playful young love, young love, young love. But you got angel. There's an angel. Well, somebody's stressing, but you don't need to stress. There's an angel on your side. You got this dark angel on your side at that in November of 2021 that's working in your favor, transmuting darkness to light for you. But yeah, it's, you know, they see that you're stressing. So they see why you're stressing, and they're dealing with that darkness that's within for you. But you need to, you know, tap in to that energy and do some shadow work so that you can, you know, start realizing why people are envying you, because you're the shit. But, you know, I know you feel like you got a whole lot of healing to do. Why they stressing me? Why they want to be me? What you mean? No, you know, you can learn from people sometimes. You can learn from people's mistakes. So at the end of the day, don't shoot the messenger, right? Like, you're still a badass. Just because you got issues don't make you not a badass. You're still a badass. You fine as my life. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, people envy that. People want to be that. And they don't understand you still come up winning all the goddamn time. Even in your losses. Even when you're hitting rock bottom, losing money left and right, you still gaining. But it's because you constantly reevaluate who you are. You know what I'm saying? And constantly are looking yourself in the mirror and saying, hey, I want to be honest with myself. This is what needs to change. But don't overstress it. You know, just work on the healing. But don't overexert yourself, overexhaust yourself, stress yourself, stay up all night. Just like, that's self-imprisonment. That's self-conviction. Self-conviction, I'm sorry. And you don't want to convict yourself. You want to heal yourself. You're not the judge and the executioner. God is. But what you are is your own healer. You know what I'm saying? Well, God is your, you know, your healer too. But you are your own healer in the sense that God has given you everything that you need within you to heal. So that's how God is your healer. Oh, God. All right, so let's get this clarification on love. 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 Who's loving who in December of 2021? My lip gloss is not popping today. My lip gloss is not popping. Who's loving who? The Fool. And the Prince of Wands, the player and the Fool. Yeah, somebody is like not seeing what this shit really is. There's a lot of conflict. 5 of Wands. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is playing games here. Come real with it. Stop playing with my emotions. Somebody playing with somebody's emotions in December of 2021. And it's going to be rock bottom all over again. Probably. Probably. That's sad. Let's get some clarification on, well, we have the Leo energy here, I believe, that's really playing the games. With the 3 of Wands, got you waiting. Got you waiting, ain't never gonna, got you waiting on nothing. Yeah, it's a fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. 5 of Wands, there's a lot of wand energy here, but there's a lot of passion. It's almost like that type of relationship that y'all argue just to make up, you know, just to go, and then start. It's like with that where we had it in the last quarter with the explosion. Explosive, romantic, dysfunctional, toxic ass love that goes in cycles. Work on that, Virgo, for 2021 and cancel that all the way out, okay? Namaste. I love y'all. I'm going to put some lip gloss on or something. I don't know.